see everything. Because they absorb. They like sponges. They cling and vacuum everything up. It's okay for mommy or daddy to put on a happy face when they're in the public or around them. And when that door's shut and y'all discussing things with y'all significant other, that's y'all two discussing things. You learn to compartmentalize. Okay, we at the dinner table, something gets a little flared. Okay, now I gotta give you that nod. You give me that look, and we know after the kids go to sleep, this is what we're going to do. Compartmentalize. It's like a momentarily tuck that you do in order to function in the world. Number 3, move forward in increment steps. Move forward in increment steps. Trust that what you have chosen to compartmentalize, you can contain, but you're moving in a way that you don't want to overestimate your ability to keep it at bay. You're assessing yourself as you go along because you realize this is going on inside of you. And so you got to a little emotional inventory just to make sure it's being contained. This is emotional management 101. Because, and I bring this up in a positive way, but the young actor that passed away, that was the Black Panther, that was a major compartmentalizing that he did in order for at least 95 to 99% of the people around him not have a clue to what he was going through. And then maybe a small circle, definitely his wife, but a small circle know what he was going through all those years. And he was a powerful, impacting actor. And no one could see that. No one could see residue. He had to, along the way, take increment steps like, no. I know during one interview I saw within the past couple of years, Kevin Hart was offering him a position. And I know a good amount of people saw it. And you could see how, and Kevin Hart giving him all these accolades and how it would be an honor to have him. And then he's saying, he getting up from the table and saying, I see what he didn't say yes. And he had to think about it and everything. And that could have been very well right then and there what he was doing, taking steps, pacing himself and assessing if what he's been compartmentalizing, if it might be a risk for him, if he chose to take more on his plate than necessary. And so part of the steps that you do moving forward in increment steps, you assess what you can handle, what you could take on your plate, what you can do while dealing with whatever you're compartmentalizing. This is key. This is key. And I don't know if you don't feel how key it is, but it's very key, especially when everything is immersed together now. You have your public, your private, your circumstantially based part of you and the blind side of you all combined to one through this quarantine. And so a lot of people are going crazy because they used to be in a certain way in public. They used to act in a certain way and saying certain things. And now you're bound at home. And so you have to deal with you. And it gets uncomfortable because you don't know when you log on to social medias if they're going to see the public or the private. But it's so many people combining them together, it's no more public or private. It's just, I'm just being me. It doesn't make it right, but it's a lot of that going on. And so compartmentalizing will help you. It'll help you avoid conflict. Now, I'm a person that embraces conflict just to get a deeper understanding. I'm always excited to get a deeper understanding. Some of the closest people I have around me, we went through misunderstandings and came out with a deeper understanding of one another, of each other. And you have to be open for that. I'll say that much. You have to be open for yourself to receive information that is aside from what you have configured in your mind. But compartmentalizing helps you to avoid a lot of conflict because, like I said, everything is not for everybody. Number 4, and I told you I was going to give you 5 points. Number 4, close the compartment and open the next one. That means contain it. Contain it. Contain it. Know how to contain. Know how to contain. You got to assess certain things that are meant to be contained. And after you assess it, you contain it and keep it contained. The temptation is just to be all out, or it's just me, or that's just the way things go. But you have to be challenged to say, okay, let me compartmentalize this and contain it. Not just compartmentalize it and be like, oh, freak it, I can't. No, self-control. You can. You can. It'll help you from being so reactive. And you'll learn how to be more responsive. And the only difference between the two is delivery. Reactive, you hear more emotion than message. Where we're being responsive, you hear the message more than the emotion. And it doesn't mean that you don't have emotion. Your message is more important to be heard. So, close the compartment and open the next one. Know how to channel your energy on the next thing at hand so you can move forward and be better and be great and be successful. Number 5, say no to things that don't deserve a compartment. No one can tell you. It's something that you got to figure out on your own. Some things are worthy of compartmentalizing. Other things shouldn't even get 1 second of your attention. And you have to know the difference. Only you should be able to dissect that. And once you do, you become a better person. It's like certain things don't need your attention. And you need to know how to do that on your own. So I challenge you to compartmentalize the things that's necessary or worthy of, and move forward and be better. And may you flourish in all your attempts to be successful. This concludes the podcast on compartmentalizing. This is Life Coaching with Ink. ER, Emotional Response Podcast. Till next time.